Hey. How's it going? 80 fan. 1, 2. That's good. All right. Okay, like always, I'm gonna wait till we're 20 people, okay? But you can already ask your questions. Let me know what you want to talk about. Okay. How's it going? It is 6:30. I just finished meditating and doing some spirit work, and now I'm working out. I just got up. Over here it's 6 a.m., 6:30. My day's beginning. How's it going? Shadow Book. How's it going? What up, Frank? How you doing? Just got up. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Peace, Frank. Peace back to you. It's a little bit late for you. I get it. It's a little bit late. Maybe it's a little early. All right. So, did you see the last video that I posted, guys? Saw the last video that I posted today? It was about being haunted and what to do when you're haunted, okay? And I tell you about an experience that I had in 2011. And I share the lesson that I learned there in that experience, okay? I hope it works for you and you can use that. The key is, look, the problem is when most people get haunted, first of all, most people, they don't even know what to do. They have no concept of what that is. Nobody warned them, so they kind of like freak out, right? Now, other people, maybe they know that they're being haunted, but the problem there is that they freak out, you know? They're afraid, they panic, whatever. But see, working with spirits is like, it is based on universal laws. It is based on laws that you can understand and then use to your advantage, okay? So there's absolutely no reason to freak out, okay? There's no reason to freak out. What you have to know is how to deal with them, how to get them under your control, and how to use certain tools, implements, whatever, incantations to control this threat. And then there's nothing to be afraid about, okay? It's less dangerous than, let's say, an attacker, a physical attacker at that point, okay? If you know what you're doing. So get the knowledge, get the understanding of how to work with those spirits, okay? Okay. So, what's this? What if I'm writing down an affirmation in a book to manifest a specific person before bed and have a dream about and not manifesting that person at all? What is the reason for that dream? Internal blocks. You have internal blocks about that. Fears, whatever. You know. What is the feeling connected to that dream? Most likely, look, just because you implement something or put something into your subconscious, it's not necessarily going to manifest right away. You have to work through some opposition. You have to work through some blocks. Okay? And if you continuously do that, then it's going to manifest. Things don't manifest after the first attempt necessarily. Okay? You have to work through some resistance there. So just do that. Jesus. When doing necromancy, when trying to invoke a past loved one, you mean evoke, right? Are we really making contact with our target, or is it just acting like a loved one? Is a spirit love? Well, see, that's the problem, my friend, you see? Why do you do things like invocation, as you called it? I'm sure you meant evocation. If you don't know how to identify if it is actually the spirit that you wanted to talk to or just another spirit. You see? This is why you have to learn something like spirit communication before you evoke. Okay? This is not something to be taken lightly. And this is not something that you just randomly do to try it out. Okay? So I would recommend that you don't even do it before you can clearly communicate with a spirit. Okay? Okay? Hi, Frank. I catched you live. Yes. Good morning. For me, it's morning time. I know for you. For me, it's morning time. I just woke up at 6:30 a.m. And yeah, I'm starting my day. Have you ever watched movies like Conjuring or Insidious? No, I don't think I have. How is it spirit can interfere with electrics? They are electromagnetic energy for the most part, just like you, just like you. If they are electromagnetic energy, they can easily affect electronics too. Right? So, at what time do you go to sleep? It changes. It changes. Yesterday, I went to bed at around 8 p.m. That's not my usual bedtime. My usual bedtime is around 4 or 5 a.m. You know, but that has changed, and now I'm going to bed very early yesterday, and I'm getting up very early. Okay. Sarah says, "Good morning." Hi, Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning. Okay. Yeah, for you guys, it's a little late, right? Yep. All right. Have you ever performed an exorcism? Yes, I have. I've done that multiple times, actually. An exorcism, the problem with Catholic exorcisms is, here's the thing. I used to work for, let's say, almost a year, right around 2011. I used to work with a member of the Catholic Order of Exorcists, okay? And you see a lot there. Now, the thing is, the problem with the Catholic exorcism is that it has been changed. It has been changed around, okay? They have changed the amount of holy fathers that you have to pray there and other things in order to make it less effective, okay? Because the Catholic Church and other institutions, they're infiltrated by demonologists and other people. So what they did was they made the Catholic exorcisms less effective, less powerful. Okay, so with Catholic exorcisms, you're not going to get that great results anymore. And plus, you have to be usually initiated into their order, into their religion. I'm not even Catholic, so with exorcisms, you're going to have better results if you just understand how different spells work, how you can bind a spirit, how to negotiate with an entity. Okay, so don't go the religious route. Go the route of an occultist. Let's say. Okay. When trying to influence someone, I know there's a certain amount of resistance to overcome. If that person has guardians or spiritual barriers, will it be harder to influence them? Yeah, of course. I guess so. It's like that's just a very, very generic question, you know? It's a very generic question, but I get it. I mean, what are you gonna write here in this fucking chat, right? So, generally speaking, yes. Okay, so, yes, when you influence someone, you have to overcome resistance, but yeah, but even if somebody doesn't have guardians, even if somebody doesn't have, what did you say here? Spiritual barriers, yes, you're gonna have resistance to overcome. But no, a spiritual barrier, let me put it like this. No, forget it. Generally speaking, yes. Yeah. Which banishing ritual is effective and powerful? The IAO technique or the Kabbalistic cross? Which is more effective? Look, they're both effective. Okay? Both effective. Not more or less, it's more about how many times have you done it, you know? How clearly can you visualize it? And how strong does it resonate in your aura? That's what it is about. It's not this or that, it's about how you use it. Okay? Okay. How can it be more effective at influencing a stubborn person? How can it be more effective? It's about your willpower. Is your willpower strong enough? Okay. 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 Willpower. What is willpower? How long can you focus your attention and intention on one thought? That is willpower. Okay. Cool. Boom. Is it common for some people to manifest, meditate, and contact on a deeper spiritual plane at night? My ancestors are more present at night. I work better at night. Yeah, me too. It's the same for me. So at night, yeah, generally speaking, at night things work better. Looking jacked, I see. Not jacked at all right now. Thanks for saying that. I'm definitely not jacked right now. Absolutely not. Just wait. By the end of the year, I'm gonna be jacked. It's all planned out, man. I'm gonna be 10% body fat and fucking swole. Okay, 10%. So I'm increasing cardio and other things too. All right. So, would you? How do you develop your will power to dominate situations in real life and to command spirits? How do you develop that? Well, there are many exercises for that. Many exercises you can do. Get Magic Mentor. Okay. Get Magic Mentor. Magic Mentor gives you a whole lot of those exercises. Okay. So get those lessons. Magic Mentor. I mean, at the end of the day, it's about one pointed focus. Can you get that done? Okay? Can you focus on one point, one thought, one image for an extended period of time? That's how you develop willpower. And overcoming resistance intentionally. Overcoming resistance. All right. Would you recommend focusing on the end result every day till it manifests, or just one big ritual and forget about it? There are many factors that play a role there. With your long-term goals, yeah, you focus on it every single day. Now, with let's say an influence spell or something that you want to affect, one big ritual should be enough. But what does that mean? A big ritual? It means that you conjure up enough energy, you see it clearly enough, and then you send it all out towards the target. Okay. How does one find a balance in life when you're a workaholic? I'm not the guy to ask for that. I don't know. I don't think balance in life doesn't make sense. That's bullshit. It's a lie you've been told, I believe. Why would you have a balance in life? If you know what you're here for, if you know what you're about, why would you balance your life? Do you think Genghis Khan had a work-life balance? Or like anything that is in any way, shape, or form meaningful is not balanced, okay? It is extreme. I am an extremist. You should be too. Why should you be an extremist? Because if not, you're just nothing. Like, what are you? You're like so. That's bullshit. That's modern day crap that you've been fed. Work-life balance. Balance. Horseshit. You need to know what you're here for. You need to find your purpose, and then you go for your purpose. Why do you need balance? It doesn't even make sense, you know? What they're telling you is to be a good slave and a consumer, okay? Work-life balance. Get a 9 to 5. Get a 9 to 5, and use that money to consume, make other people richer, and have a meaningless, mediocre existence. That's basically work-life balance. Okay? That's a slave mindset. It's a slave mindset. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Can you talk about increasing your integrity? Can you talk about increasing your integrity? Can you talk about increasing your integrity? How do I increase my integrity? Well, yeah, you have to find something that's more important than you, I guess. Okay. Then you can have integrity. I mean, if your own self and your own whatever safety and all of that stuff is the most important thing for you, then you have no integrity, because then people can extort you. People have leverage over you at that point. Okay. Integrity comes from not being you can't be bribed or something like that. Okay. So something else is more important than you. So you must have a conviction, you must have a belief, you must have a goal that is bigger, greater than yourself, a vision that is greater than yourself. That's how you increase your integrity. The problem with the world is that everybody doesn't believe in anything anymore. People don't believe in anything anymore. Okay. One of the reasons why this society is going to hell, there's no question that society is going to hell, is that we have lost a core belief. We don't have that anymore. Okay, society, as the modern society, doesn't have a core belief. Nothing that no mission, no nothing anymore. Okay, so this is why society is falling apart right now, and it's going to continue to do so. Okay, it is going to continue to do so. Has a lot to do with religion too, by the way. Okay, the falling away of religion. I mean, is the beginning of the end. You know, for sure. You can see that with the Roman Empire too, okay? Or many, like actually all empires, okay? As soon as they stop worshiping their gods, this is the beginning of the end, because the spiritual protection is gone before the physical protection. The same with, let's say, the Western world, for instance. The Western world is falling apart. Why is that? Because the spirits and the energy, the egregore behind the Western world, which used to be Christianity, is lost, is not being worshipped anymore. It's not important. The religion falls before the country. Remember that, always. The gods fall before the empire, always. Okay? So that is the deeper reason why Western society is falling apart. And it's only going to get worse. Prince of Saturn, hey Frank, Christian here from Denmark. Good to see you again. Keep up the good work, thanks. These times demand us to be extremists, if not, we will perish. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Sarah says, never thought I would ask anyone this question, but what is the benefit of also working with demons and other entities? So far, I fuck on the love and light shit, but I see one may need other acts. If you only stick to one thing and one tool, look, I mean, these spirits are nothing but tools, okay? Different situations, different problems require different tools, okay? What you're doing is you're associating your identity with the tool that you're using. Think about how foolish that would be. Let's say I use a hammer, and I identify with the hammer. I only work with demons. I'm a demonologist. I'm this and that and the other. That's dumb as fuck. Other problems require a screwdriver, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's how you have to see that stuff. Okay, so. Okay. All right. Hey, everyone, morning, Frank. What's up? I'm trying to take control of my powers. Hold on. Prithvi. Prithvi. Oh, this is Prithvi from, that guy. Get the fuck out of here. What are you even doing here? I kicked you out of my live stream so many times, bro. Leave, okay? You're not welcome here. Okay? Leave. Leave. All right. What does psychic seduction, subliminal for men, do to your brain? Will women be automatically attracted to you for no reason? Look. What do you mean for no reason? There will be a reason. I mean, look. Well, yeah, but doesn't mean that she's necessarily going to act on that just because she's attracted to you. It's just like, I'm sure you've experienced it where, let's say, you were attracted to a woman. Maybe she was not like traditionally beautiful, but she maybe had big boobs or something like that. And for some reason, you felt attracted. Like, fuck. And you didn't even like being attracted to her because she was like, that's not my type. That's not what I go for, right? And yeah, just because she's attracted to you, she's not going to act on that. You know? So what does that do for you? Yeah, I guess so. I can't answer that question generically. Okay? I'm trying to take control of whatever. Okay. What was your experiences with Azazel? I read your text in the book. They're called Azazel, Steal the Gods from Fire. Steal fire from the gods. Okay, good. I don't want to go into that right now. No morality anymore. No empire anymore. Yeah, exactly. It's funny. There are a lot of historical records that show that as soon as casual sex becomes normal in a society, in an empire, it's going to go down. And that's like for the last 5,000 years, you can see that in different empires. It's really interesting. So, okay. The Roman Catholic Church is already losing lots of its members. Yeah, you are very wise. No accident. I saw your life. You're being very helpful to me right now, as well as everyone asking questions. Thanks. Yeah, cool, awesome. Frank, do you have a strong Pluto or Saturn placement in your charts? Yeah, both. I do. I'm a Scorpio ascendant. And Pluto and Saturn are both in my 12th house. Both in my 12th house. Hey Frank, what you did worked. My coworker changed her whole attitude towards me and treats me with respect. I didn't do anything. What do you mean? What do you mean what I did worked? I didn't do anything for you. Did I do a ritual for you? I didn't. Not as far as I remember. Don't claim things that I didn't do, okay? Please, guys. Don't just say things that are not true. That's not good. Okay? I didn't do anything for you. Okay? Can you speak on meaning of life regarding the knowledge? Regarding knowledge? What? Okay, well, can you speak on meaning of life regarding knowledge? Do you believe the knowledge we acquire matters in the universe in some type of way? Meaning of life regarding knowledge. Yeah, sure. But what is knowledge? Knowledge, I'm talking about wisdom, okay? So wisdom is not data, or not facts, if you will, okay? There's factual knowledge, and then there's wisdom. Wisdom is a knowingness without having to explain the details. It's basically understanding the bigger picture intuitively, okay? And that is what you're really learning here. So when you leave this earth, you're going to leave with the wisdom that your soul acquired, okay? And that's why you're going through experiences. Knowledge is not necessarily things that you learn from books or facts and things that change. It's about wisdom that you get through personal experiences, how to overcome challenges, how to grow as a person. That's the type of stuff that you learn. Okay? You gave me some advice, told me some techniques. I guess if I'll say what you told me worked. Yes, okay. Now what I did worked. I didn't do anything. Don't put that shit on me, please, okay? I'm just giving you personal opinions. I'm not doing things for you, okay? This is like, take responsibility. Don't put that on me. I've seen this many, many times. I've seen this before, okay? People ask me a question and then something, I don't know, something that I didn't do anything. That's why, by the way, why I stopped doing rituals for hire for people. Okay. That's why I also stopped putting spells on YouTube, because people are fucking crazy. You do a ritual and then they say, oh, did you do that ritual? Did you do that spell on me? Fucking narcissist, man. The whole world does not move around you. Okay. I have better shit to do than putting spells on people on YouTube. Random people that watch my videos. Okay. It's definitely not what I do. Listen, this entire fucking occult community, most of them, I can't even stand them. I can't even stand people in this occult community. They're all just fucking rats, idiots, fucking, I don't know, man. It's annoying. It's annoying to deal with most of those people. I'm telling you. So, I'm here for people who actually want to learn something, okay? Want to learn something, who want to actually get results and apply that stuff for themselves. Everything else, man, I'm not even about that. I'm not about that tribal bullshit. You know, oh yeah, we're all one big family. No, we're not. No, we're not. I'm definitely not friends and family with a bunch of fucking weirdos and freaks, okay? That are not doing anything but running their mouth. That's what they are. Okay? That's what they are. Annoying, man. Annoying. Fucking weak. Fucking weak. Okay. All right. So my sister and I. Well, your sister brings religion, and she brings religion up in each and every day, and I kind of feel like we might have a fallout. Any advice on how to go about it? I don't know. I don't have advice. I can tell you what I would do. I can tell you what I would do. I can tell you what I would do. You're a grown person. That person is a grown person. If she doesn't respect your boundaries, then that's her problem. You can't let people disrespect you like that. You tell them once, you tell them twice, you tell them 3 times. Boom, that's it. Any relationship is not worth it if you're not getting respected in it, right? So it's simple. You're a grown person, they're a grown person. What do you mean? It's very simple, actually, okay? I would tell them, if I was in the same situation, I would be like, listen, you're a grown person, I'm a grown person. I don't want to hear about this shit. If you keep going on about it, I'm not going to listen to you anymore. Get the fuck out of here. It's really simple. It's really simple. What made you draw towards spirituality and the occult, and how did you get so good at it? It's a long story. It's a long story. Any stock market advice? Stock buys you recommend for the current market situation? Okay, well, let's assume I have some of those tips. Why would I tell you? Why would I tell you if I ask? The stock market is a zero-sum game, and anyone who's competing with me is money lost for me. Why would I tell you? If I may ask. Why would I tell you that? You had the chance a couple months ago. I was putting out a program, stock market and astrology. I'm still teaching it to this day. Okay? Still teaching it to this day. And you could have learned what I do there, but it's fine. Okay. Any advice for young artists? How can we manifest a price? How can we manifest a piece in a way that is genuine and connects with others? Yeah, you need a process for that. You need a process for that. What is a process? A process is taking your mind and your state of consciousness through a syntax of different states until you arrive where you want to be. Okay? So in this case, it would look like this. Next time, you are really, really inspired, and the inspiration and the thoughts are just flowing. At that point, you need to anchor that state. Okay? You need to anchor that state. Yeah, you need to anchor it with, I don't know, like some movements, some symbols, some sign, whatever that you do, okay? And then you create a little ritual that gets you into that same state over and over and over again. And that's how you can become creative on demand, if you will, okay? I mean, at the end of the day, most people do that unconsciously already, okay? The person that smokes a cigarette and drinks coffee before they get to do something, what are they trying to do? They're trying to get their mind and their consciousness into the state that is necessary to perform right now. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to structure your consciousness in a way where you have rituals to get you into the right state of consciousness, to the right place to perform. Okay, so for you, that would be creativity. Next time you're very, very creative, anchor that. Whatever, do this when you're really, really creative. Do that over and over and over again. You can also use hypnosis to do that. Anchoring through hypnosis is very powerful, which means you just relax yourself, you imagine the situation that you want to be in, and then you anchor that. And this is how you can design and control your states of consciousness. Okay? That's how you do that. Okay, what's this? Okay. Hi, new here. What is Magic Mentor? How do I find that info? Wasi, if you're on, or go to my website. Go to my website and look for programs. Okay, and that's where you're gonna find Magic Mentor. Okay. Somebody, Wasi, just posted. Wasi is my PA. Wasi just posted the link for Magic Mentor here. Okay. Okay, thanks. Love the advice. I'll do the same. It's a good idea, Jackie. Yeah, thanks, Wasi. All right, so. When you went deeper on your path, started to realize how crazy people were and go through hard lessons, how did you get through the loneliness and heartbreak at times? How do I go through the loneliness and heartbreaks at times? How do I go through loneliness and heartbreaks at times? How do I go through loneliness and heartbreaks? Oh, oh man. How do I go through loneliness and heartbreaks at times? Well, look, here's the thing. What we have forgotten, and by the way, this is not for you, Akira, okay? You're a woman, okay? Women are just much more sensitive than guys, hopefully, okay? I know that's changed a lot with all these soy boys out there, but a man's life is war till the end, okay? It is what it is. It's war till the end. It's fighting, winning, fighting, winning, fighting, winning, fighting, winning, fighting, winning until you found an obstacle that you can't overcome anymore and then you die. All right? That's a man's life. And that's what it's always been. And there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing sad about that. It's what we're built for, okay? We are warriors by nature. It's just that a lot of people have forgotten that. And we live in a society where people are getting really, really soft and weak about that, okay? But as a man, I believe your destiny is to be a warrior and to fight for something until you die. That's what it is. And whatever it is that you fight for it. You could be a fucking scientist and have the mindset of a warrior. You can have that, absolutely. Okay? What does that mean? You see your science as the fight for improving the conditions of everybody around you, okay? So your enemy at that point is a disease or, bad circumstances or whatever you want to change. You see what I mean? It doesn't mean that you necessarily have to fight against a certain individual, okay? But within the male psyche, deep down, there is a warrior. We have evolved from tribes that for tens of thousands of years were just at war constantly, okay? There's something within us that makes us feel alive if we have a battle going on, okay? That's what we need, okay? A man's life is war till the end. That's what it is, okay? So you got to find your war. You got to find your mission. You got to find your personal purpose and mission in life. That's what you need as a guy, okay? For you, it's probably different. I don't think women think like that, honestly. So how do I get over the heartache and heartbreak and loneliness? Look, I think most people have way too much time to think about themselves, okay? You have way too much time to think about yourself, okay? If you were really about problems, if you were experiencing the problems of your ancestors, you would not have the time to think about, oh, I'm so lonely. No, you were thinking about I gotta solve the problem, which is getting food, just surviving, okay? I think most people have way too much time to think about themselves. And that's their problem. Most people's mind and themselves is their biggest obstacle. 100%. So what you need is, you need a goal that is more important than your fucking feelings in the moment, okay? Who gives a shit? Beginning of the week, I was feeling really bad because I had food poisoning, okay? Food poisoning for 2 days. Not more like 1.5 days. I was not well. I was not doing well. That's how I felt back then. Now I feel different. The goal did not change, okay? It's, you need a goal, you need a mission, you need a purpose, something that you want to work on, To me, everything, To me, every weightlifting session is a ferocious warrior battle. Okay. Yeah. Ralph is in his 50s. He looks better than me. Not that I'm like the epitome of like fitness. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm like 20 years, 30 years, at least 15 years younger than him. He looks way better in terms of muscles and stuff like that. Yeah, Ralph has a good body for his age, man. It's crazy. Okay. Frank, try activated charcoal powder for the food poisoning. It is really effective. Yeah, maybe next time. But I'm doing well. I'm okay. This little food poisoning doesn't do shit to me. It's nothing. Within a couple of hours, it was gone. I beat the shit out of that food poisoning. Can you explain deja vus? I walk into a room and I have been there before in a dream. Yeah, maybe you've been there before in a dream. I guess that's the explanation. Huh? What do you mean? Right? So, come on. Okay. Thank you for that advice. Good, guys. Watch the video I posted earlier. It's about hauntings, how to deal with hauntings. I'm going to start my day now. And I hope you got something out of this, okay? Talk to you soon, people.